Hello, 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 everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. This is the 17th of March, 2023. And even though I'm not Irish, you can kiss me anyways. So, yeah, I hope the luck of the Irish is with everybody today. So, if you're just new here, thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart and from the bottoms of their hearts of Jonah, who's up in the penthouse in the cat condo, and Lilybell, who's down in her little bed, and Sydney, who has joined him down there as well. So, yes, I welcome all of you to my channel. It really makes me feel so good and so alive to have all of you here with me. All right, what am I stitching on today? Well, all week I have been stitching here on, I don't know if she's blue or purple. It seems to me that the original picture was that she was in purples. But I'll know more as I get into it. So I am just right over here. I'm just kind of, I got this circle finished. So now I'm just kind of doing a little bit around the outside. So I'm working on there. And then I think I might come up here and work on her hat a little bit. And so if you're new here and you're wondering, I work on a different project starting on Sunday. So this Sunday I will be starting on Victoria Wharf. I worked on it before. And so yeah, so I'm going to go back. So I have 26 projects that I'm in rotation with. And so that means I work on it twice a year. Now, that may change. I may downsize so that I can work on, you know, like some of these projects, like this one that I'm thoroughly enjoying. Now, this was a custom. Okay, just a minute here. I'm just going to turn it around. This is a custom that I got done. And I got this done, I believe it was Biggest Crafts. I think that's where I got it done. Yeah, I think that's where I got it done, with Biggest Crafts. So as you can see here, I'm working right here. You see right here? That, right there. So I'm kind of eager. I want to get to her face and work on her face. But see, I had done around the eye here and up top here, part of her hat. So I have lots of pink left to do. Now, I like to work with one color and work the whole project with the one color. There are occasions, like say with the Victoria Wharf, that because it's so big that I'll change colors. But I don't like to do that. I'm just not. If you like doing that where you keep changing the colors and say working on one little area and then going on, go for it. Absolutely go for it. For me, it's, I don't know, I get messed up with it. You know, that I think I'm finished with the color and then it's, yeah, I got more. Now, oh, I was going to tell you before I forget. On Sunday and I do lives on Sunday. And you have to be a member of the Stitching in the Interlake Facebook group. And, yeah. Anyway, because Mass is at noon, and we're not done until about 1, and then I have to have lunch, I will be starting the video at 1:30. That is Central Daylight Time. Okay? And if you're wondering what Central Daylight Time is, it is the same time as what Texas is on. Okay, for those of you who are in the States. I'm in Canada. And so it's, yeah. For some reason, some people think that Canada is just, you know, like we're just way out there in left field. And we're not. We're basically tied to the hip with the U.S. Okay. Canada really doesn't make any steps forward unless they clear it with the U.S. first. So we're almost like the, was it 51st state? Yeah. So, yeah, because our illustrious leader there, he's such a wimp. He can't make a decision on his own. He can't even go to the bathroom by himself. He's got to have his entourage and others in there with him. So yeah, so anyway, my live will be at 1:30 Central Daylight Time. Okay? So just remember that. I will post it again. You must be a member of the Stitching in the Interlake Facebook group. Okay? And you must ask to join in. And I must be able to verify who you are. Okay? So, it's only certain people I will let in. I run another group for the area that I live in here. And there's been a lot of trolls. So I had to make that group private. So it's, yeah, I don't know what people, what do people get out of that? What is it that they, what do they get with that? Are they so miserable in their own lives? Do they feel so wronged or whatever that they, you know, they feel they have that right to, you know, to, you know, we should be lifting each other up. Right? That's what I always say. We lift each other up. We don't try to pull people down to where they are. And this comes from personal experience. My father was like that. My father was a very angry and resentful man. And he was very authoritative and obnoxious and all that kind of stuff. And so he, as a father figure, yeah, he didn't lift us up, right? He didn't try to have us strive for higher, you know. Like, I picture it that it's like if you are in the water and your child's in the water with you, that, and you can't kind of, push them, that you get underneath them and you come up and you give them height so that they can, if they get up on a raft or whatever, right? And then you work at getting yourself out. My father didn't do that. My father just, he was so miserable in and of it, in himself, that the only pleasure he derived was the pain and suffering and of his family. And he just didn't know how to, he didn't know what it was like to lift. There was one time I had pretty bad endometriosis. So I was in a lot of pain, plus with migraines and stuff. And my father he would never knock at the bedroom door. He would barge in and he would say, "What are you doing in bed?" And I said, "Oh, I'm in a lot of pain and all that kind of stuff." "I don't feel anything, so get out." And did not acknowledge, someone else's pain and discomfort except his own. So it's, it's not very good. But we should be lifting each other up. If you're trying to bring someone else down, then that really speaks about you as a person. And, that doesn't mean that nasty things or bad things don't happen to us, because it does. A lot of times stuff happens that is not good. But even when that all happens, the sign of a mentally healthy individual, an emotionally healthy individual, is that you may not like what happened to you. And I don't see how anybody does, like you have the death of a spouse, you have the death of a child, you have death of a pet, whatever it is, right? Say you've lost your life savings, or whatever it is, right? Whatever it is. And you don't bring someone else down. You try and lift them up, despite the fact that you yourself are dealing with whatever it is. You still try to bring them up. What was I going to say? There was something else I was going to say. Yeah. I haven't found anything on TV to watch. I've just been kind of watching just YouTube. There's just been nothing on, you know. There's been too much of this woke garbage. And I won't watch this. And, yeah. You want to, like I was watching Ben Shapiro yesterday. From Daily Wire. And, they were doing this thing there on, what's his name, Dylan Mulvaney or something like that, who is transitioning into a woman. And he was talking about womanhood and all that kind of stuff. We as women, we know what it's like to be a woman. He will never know what it's like to be a woman. Never. Never, ever, ever. You can play dress up. You can put on all the fancy clothes. You can put all the wigs on. You can paint your nails. You can put the makeup on. That still does not make you a woman. A woman is something. It's not all the exterior trappings. Right? It's not all that stuff. You know? It's I can dress like a I don't know. Dress like a soldier. Okay? I can wear the uniform. I can, you know, have a gun in my hand. I can, you know, do what, you know, all that kind of stuff. That does not make me a soldier. All right? It just, you know, makes it that I am dressing up like one. But to compare myself to a soldier, there's no way. Right? And they gave the analogy of, I think it was, you can put on an airline pilot's uniform. You can do all of that. And you can say, yeah, I'm an airline pilot. But you're no more an airline pilot than anybody else is, just because you can play the game, you know, with the airlines, right? And how to fly a plane in a game, in a simulation game, right? That doesn't make you a pilot. Right? It's not the outward trappings. It's not all the accoutrements. Right? It's who you are. Right? Now somebody would say, well, they really feel like they're a woman inside. That still doesn't make you a woman. If I say, oh, I feel like a cat, and I put on a cat costume, and with the ears and the tail and all that kind of stuff, still doesn't make me a cat. Even if I feel like a cat, it doesn't make me a cat. So, you want to have your woke ideology? That's fine. That's fine. Go and do it. Go and do it. Just don't expect me as an individual to go along with your delusions. I know there's going to be the odd person on here who's going to be saying something, and it's like, yeah. So, but anyway, back to it. There's been nothing on TV. Nothing. What happened to all the good, decent movies? What happened to all the good, decent shows out there? There's been nothing. Nothing lately. It's like everything's just dried right up. So I spend my days there just kind of you know, like just seeing what's on YouTube, watching stitching videos and crafting videos and things like that. So there's just nothing on. I have not found a movie or a TV show that I just want to binge watch. That, yes, I gotta watch this. I have got to watch this. Nothing lately. Has anybody watched anything lately that is really worth, really worth watching? And sometimes I'll go back and I'll watch older movies. You know, ones I've watched before and that. And yeah, I will do that. But there's been nothing. I know there they had, was it The Walking Dead? Well, I've never been interested in that. And like there were shows like Lost. I really enjoyed Lost. I don't even know whatever else. Movies like the Alien franchise. I know they have like Transformers and that on Prime. I don't have Netflix, so I don't know what's over there. And I don't have Disney, and I won't watch Disney. Nope. Nope. Disney used to be wholesome and family and all that kind of stuff. Not anymore. Not anymore. So, but yeah, I don't know what else. Like, there's just nothing. There's just nothing there. And I'm hoping it is that the movie 65 will come to Prime. I'm just really praying for that. Oh, I didn't tell you that my Rosie arrived yesterday. So she's in a box outside. David was going to come today, but it's too cool and windy and everything. So Um, what I got to do is I have to plug Susie in and warm her up, and I'm going to move her backward into the garage a little bit more. Oops, sorry. And, yeah, she's just not far enough back. So then that way there, David's got a little bit more space to work putting her together. I don't know what has to be done. I have no idea. No idea. It's just going to be rather hit and miss, and that. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So I hope it's not that it takes a long time to put her together, but David said he was looking forward to it. And I know he likes to put he's very much into bikes and that kind of stuff, and so I'm sure it'll be something different for him. It's going to be something different for me because I haven't ridden a bike in a while. And this is a tricycle. It's an adult tricycle. And, oh, people think, oh, you know, it's why don't I have a bike and all that kind of stuff. Well, you know what? It will be a lot harder with my hips and that. And besides that, I want the stability. You know, I want that it's very stable. You know, that I don't have to worry about balance or anything. So I am so thrilled that I have my appointment with my neurologist on the 4th of May. That is awesome. 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 I am so looking forward to that. I'm really hoping he can tell me what's caused my migraines all these many years. So it's like I go to bed with one, I wake up with one. You know, it's just depending on the severity, right? So he seems to be going along the line of that it has something to do with the eyes. And I'm kind of sort of half agreeing with him because it feels like I can feel almost the muscles in my eyes, the ones that hold my right eye, and it's almost like I can feel them, you know, like there's 4 that pull the eye, and yeah, I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if that's the whole reason, but I know that he helped Juliet's cousin. He's a lot better. The only thing is I will probably need different glasses after I paid $900 for these things. Yeah. But we'll see. So this afternoon at 1 o'clock, we're doing Stations of the Cross. And then what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Probably just come and stitch. So if you're just new here, thank you again. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I welcome all comments. I know you may not agree with me and what I say, and I'm okay with that. If you have a disagreement with that, I'm okay with that. We're all human, right? We don't have to agree with everything that everybody else says. It's, we all have differing opinions. And, it's, you know, it doesn't make me, just because you don't agree with me, it doesn't make me a bad person. It just means that you disagree with me, just like I would disagree with you, right? But I'm not going to call you down on it. I'm not going to, you know, it's your belief system, right? And if you're happy with that belief system, that's fine. My belief system is different. You know, I come from a Christian background, and that's the way that my life is, and I live my life by that, by the principles and tenets of what Jesus stated. So, but yeah, so there's a dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. My email address is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. I welcome all comments and questions. If you have a comment that you would like to, you know, or a negative comment, please email me directly, and then we can discuss it. I'm not here to change your mind, so please don't try to change mine. You know, it's the way I am. You know, I'm almost 65 years old. I know they say that, you know, you can teach an old dog new tricks. Well, yeah. So, but Sydney's licking Jonah's ear. So, but anyway, so remember that the live is on Sunday at 1:30 Central Daylight Time. So Manitoba time, which is equivalent to Texas time. So, yep. And just a reminder that on Sunday I will be going back and working on Victoria Wharf. I haven't worked on that in quite a while, 6 months or so. Now, you can get Victoria Wharf almost everywhere. Some have it in 14 count, others have it in 11 count. The one on VIP cross stitch is 11. I think the one on One Day Saving is 14 and 11, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. One Day Saving has a big sale going on. Forgot all about it. That it goes until the end of March. And it's a spring sale or something. And I have to look into it a little bit more. And so please go and check them out. And I do have a discount code for them, but they have their own discounts, so you're going to get just as much or even more using theirs. So, all right, everybody, I guess that's it. So, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you. So do I. So does Jonah, Lilybell, and Sydney. Everybody's over here in the little bed. They're all curled up together. And Sydney's grooming Jonah. And Lilybell is just kind of, she doesn't know what's going on. So, anyways, the wind's picked up again. Don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. So, all right, everybody, have a fantastic day. And thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for dying on the cross for me so that my sins may be forgiven. So that's a prayer I say for all of you as well. So have a fantastic day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. And get your stitching out. And if you're new here, please tell everybody a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you're stitching on, show your pictures, photos of what you've been working on, any finishes, everything. Yeah. So, all right, everybody, have a fantastic day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Toodle-oodles, everybody.